I think part of some of the trick to living happily ever after here is being happy with precisely what you have managed to get done in this life, whatever the dream. Try to appreciate them hard times, of course. I mean, who doesn't live with those things strengthening them? Can you say, I am making it a point to lose? If you are insisting on walking away a loser, I don't appreciate it, first of all, because I am not somebody who is playing a game that says, I win you! But you might be apt to pin that on me just because I said I'm the kind who says, man, you know what? Tell me your victory story. I have a lot of things we can pull up that is the negative side of life, the things that we were subjected to. Of course, we didn't have control. It has to do with people. Um, you know, I hear a lot of people having it a lot worse off than me as far as how that. There were people there suffocating them, possibly literally. And then, okay, so we have Venus conjunct Chiron. I will say, possibly being raped and this and that, heavy duty abuse that, whew, no, that wasn't, not my history, not my biography. Although there's plenty of, I can notice, yeah, of course, neglect and boundary breaking, and of course you're thinking, these people do not care about me. They don't care if I'm crying. But I think every kid goes through that, right? But not what's coming at me, what has come at me. I'm like, holy shit. How did I make it out so clean? Whew. And, I would like to tell all of you people who have had horrible experiences when you were a kid, people abusing you and just them being absent of the abuse that was happening to them right in front of your face. How about that? Particularly now, we're going to get on the subject of narcissism, just so I can post it up, something about narcissism now. I'll get 15 likes. The dead mother scenario is very real. The woman who, I mean, this is big because when she has a child, both of those kids, whether it's a boy or a girl, are picking up on the safety, what's going on there with what they just entered out of. Is it's still there's the universe? How's the universe now that I'm, it's cold, what's happened, and now you're born, and who is that? Well, you're picking up 100% from your mother. See, the problem about the little boy who's in the presence of the mother who's technically dead now, the term dead mother is something that psychologists are coining the term of the woman who stays in the abusive relationship. She might not even know or acknowledge that it's abuse. She might think it's normal. He's a narcissist. He's maybe physically abusive, but how about let's just say he's the sex withholding narcissist. She doesn't care, and I've said this before, for her own orgasm. Maybe something went on that she was sexually abused at an early age to where that's not even at all. They have a different relationship with sex altogether. They would rather not, probably, and there's a lot of sensitivity there. And it's like, well, it's really none of anybody's business. But that starts to spread around like a contagion. It's like, well, what is right or wrong here? And it's like, what to feel good is right. And to take that feel good and turn it inside out on you, that is wrong. And, we have studies that they say, okay, however long the abuse has taken place and however much the confusion went on is, and whatever went on that has compounded because of that confusion, it's going to take that much long to untangle it. Say like 30 years of, then you start to come to, and then now it'll be 30 years of unraveling and undoing it from the point of your awakening, where you say, shite, there's a different world out there. There's a completely different way to see how the universe operates. Because, and well, okay, I didn't talk about the dead mother thing, but to wrap up this train, that's what the narcissist has a problem with. God, right? They don't know how things work, the universe. It's very, they're untrustworthy of everything. They don't put trust in anything, especially something as, say, as uncertain as beyond mind and or people. See, it's always a grab for people, really, you notice, and going through them, and it's like, oh, good God, compounding. How long do we stay still in evolution, generation after generation, hanging on to wherever people have gone, which is in the past? They kind of tend to just hang on to that because their minds, and boy, that's a problem that we have. It's like, can you move forward? You know where your real life is? People get old quick doing that when they don't grow up. Anyway, let's get back to the dead mother scenario, where there's where the little boy is getting all of his feelings about the woman's sex, who they are, and if it's a dead mother, they don't get much respect. They're a doormat, what is called the doormat mother, the one who just is, she's not an inventor. She's not minding her own business with something, but besides for her biological intelligence, which isn't hers, by the way, she has to find something else other than what her kidneys and everything else are up to. You know me from Facebook now. Don't get me talking about the Star Spangled Banner and making it to American Idol by way of your asshole. Learning how to whistle through eating the beans. It's just a biological thing. You can't rely on, just point out, you don't rely on biological intelligence. They have their own accomplishment, each and every organ. You have to find your own. There's only so much time here. Getting back to Tesla's mother, and who was an inventor, and you don't forget about these. This is not a doormat. You say, "Oh God, please help me, God." Mom, where are you? Instead of whole totally different life. We're not here not to say that is easy. You don't know what easy is. Like say 90 or 99% of you say like because life is easy, universe is easy. You wouldn't be here if it wasn't easy. Things that are complicated, kaput. They're not going to work. We can run an overlay over what is perfectly fucking healthy and always going to be there yielding the materials or resources for you to just keep doing the overlay, and it's the overlay that falls away. And then what's left? Well, there's what we were working with there. What was that? Well, that was just simple stuff, really easy. Not sure where this conversation got me, but I hope it gets you plenty.